Hey, what's up guys, Quad MFT here, that PS3 commentator, bringing you a topic commentary on the topic of nerds can play sports too. Now a little bit about the gameplay just to get it started off. I am using the MP7, sorry to say it, but it is a pretty beast gun, and you know I'm not the type of guy to use random guns to show you how I can go 40-7 with a KSG with suppressor. I'm showing you how to do well with good guns, which I think most people should do. But I occasionally bring you the KSG gameplay or whatever. But on to the topic. Today we are going to be talking about that nerds can play sports too. Now I myself, I am a nerd, and most people on the YouTube community, they honestly are. I mean, I am, but it's not a bad thing to be a nerd. I don't get why it would be. I mean, who runs the world? You don't see that football player in high school run the world. No. You know who runs the world? Nerds. Nerds run the world. And I consider it to be very smart to become a nerd, and you can't just, one does not simply become a nerd. You just have to, like, I don't know, I don't think it's much to, most people think it has to do with school, but I don't think, I guess it can be. You can't be like a drop F student every test or whatever, but you gotta be able to carry some C's, A's, B's, whatever you want. But you just, I don't know, Call of Duty is like the cool kid video game. Like, I don't know, I enjoy like StarCraft and stuff like that, but that's kind of for a little bit on the more nerdy side. But I truly am a nerd. I'm a nerd at heart, and I am a nerd in the normal daily life, but I don't really get recognized as a nerd. But like I said, nerds can play sports, and I actually do pick up the Osprey gunner, which I don't actually run a lot. I don't know, I'm just not much of a big kill streak guy, but I can easily pick them up because I like mainly using my gun, like I said a little bit before. But this Reaper's just going ham, and I myself, I actually do play sports. I play basketball. I enjoy also snowboarding, actually quite a bit. I do snowboard a lot, and that is a sport if you guys don't know. And I sometimes do track off and on every year. But so basketball is definitely my main sport, and snowboarding, but I'm not in any like special league or any type for snowboarding like I am with basketball. But see, I'm not bad or anything. I'm actually a pretty decent snowboarder, and I'm a pretty decent basketball player. I'm not like the star point guard or whatever, but I'm a pretty decent basketball player. And you guys, if you think, oh man, I'm such a nerd, I'm such a skinny, I'm such a fat, I'm such a short, I'm such a tall, I mean, dude, there are sports for people who are bigger, there's sports for people smaller. Bigger, like height-wise, that's kind of a basketball sport. Wrestling is kind of for a little bit on the shorter side, but I mean, any sport, you don't have to be big to play basketball, you don't have to be short to wrestle, you can do all sorts of stuff. I mean, nerds can play sports too, like in professional gaming, as in MLG gaming, Major League Gaming, as in like Optic Nade Shot. He's tiny. He's like 5'6" or something like that, and but he's in competitive. He's a competitive gamer, which I do consider a sport. Which most people are like, wow, dude, how the heck do you consider Call of Duty a sport? But I'm like, you compete. They get paid money. People don't understand. Man, they just go around and screw around and play video games all day. No, they get stuff done. They do YouTube. They do live streams. They go to tournaments in Florida and New Hampshire, Rhode Island, stuff like that. They actually do tournaments, and people just don't understand. But that's a whole nother topic about people not understanding. And nerds can play sports too. Again, I have to say, nerds can play sports. A lot of people hide themselves being a nerd, which I don't get why. I mean, you can hide yourself being a nerd and most people won't really know you're a nerd, but I proclaim to the world that I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I mean, I am. I don't look like a nerd at all. At least that's what I get told every time I tell somebody I'm a nerd. They're like, wow, you look nothing like a nerd. And I'm like, I'll eventually do a vlog in the next 100 videos, and you guys will see what I look like. But yeah, so the gameplay is wrapping up a little bit here. We actually do get a loss. We get a loss. I don't think that's ever happened in one of my videos where I get a loss. It's because I joined the game a little bit late, and in the beginning I was playing like a little bit of a girl. So I just decided to put my tryhard pants on with the MP7 and get the Osprey gunner. But thanks for watching, guys. Like to show that nerds can play sports too, and subscribe to see more. So yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, and see you guys.